I'm still crying for mercy to God.
Je vois les pleurs
Because
de la
I'm seeing a
miséricorde.
war
Parce que
that
je
is
vois
coming.
le monde qui vient.
A war that is coming. Many will die
Beaucoup vont mourir
because of something that they will drop somewhere.
à cause de quelque chose qu'on va jeter quelque part.
That it will take long time
Que ça va prendre beaucoup
for
de temps
something to happen. Let us
pour que
pray.
quelque chose arrive. Prions.
Satan is at work.
Satan est au travail.
When you are in your quiet time, pray for the world.
Quand tu es dans ton lieu secret,
That let
prie
God
pour le
intervene.
monde.
We need God intervention.
Que Dieu intervienne. Nous avons besoin de l'intervention de Dieu.
Au nom puissant de Jésus.
Eh
On a
bien,
besoin de l'intervention de Dieu. Dans
Amen.
le monde,
Dans le monde,
dans ce pays.
dans ce pays.
Evening, a terrifying new era is tonight unfolding in the Middle East. Israel has declared war after Hamas militants launched a surprise coordinated attack, the scale of which is hard to believe. As we go to air, more than 300 Israelis have been killed and about 750 are missing. At least 250 Palestinians have died in retaliation strikes. Edward Godfrey begins our coverage, and we warn some parts of this story are very confronting.
Israel strikes back. A 12-storey apartment complex flattened by missiles fired from Israeli warplanes. Hours before, Hamas militants staged an unprecedented coordinated attack. From the air, at sea and on land. Crossing into Israel, breaking through the Gaza border using whatever they could. Overwhelming Israeli forces, setting fire to tanks, pulling out the troops inside and riding off with them towards Gaza, prisoners of a new war. Hamas raiding parties, shooting citizens in the street. Videos posted online showing Hamas seizing whoever they could and taking them hostage. A mother and her 2 children abducted. The capture posted on an Arabic social media feed. One man recognised his wife and daughters in another video. Here, Hamas fighters hauled a bloodied young woman into their jeep. Gunmen rolled in, attendees running for their lives, ducking behind cars as guns. All over Israel, troops are being mobilised. Tens of thousands of reservists have been called in. Fighter jets loaded with attack missiles to exact revenge. Gun battles in border towns, police taking back homes that militants raided in the early hours, trapping terrified families inside. The Hamas attack had started at dawn, with rockets soaring into the skies over Israel. Israel says 2,500 were launched. Hamas claims it was double that. Hitting streets and apartment blocks, using drones to attack military targets. There was panic at Tel Aviv airport as sirens warned travellers to seek shelter. A CNN crew hitting the tarmac as rockets were fired.
We literally just got off the plane here at Ben Gurion Airport. The sirens have gone off. People are taking cover. We got off the bus. People are taking cover, and you can hear the intercept missiles banging in the air.
One of the most fortified sections of the Gaza-Israel border, the Erez crossing, was overwhelmed as Hamas operatives filmed themselves shooting and taking control. Israeli army vehicles captured and taken back into Gaza as trophies of war. In Israel, so many injured, troop carriers doubled as ambulances. Australians among those who...
That thousands of Palestinians will die in the next week or so. So the potential for escalation is very high.
As the world condemned the Hamas incursion.
The United States stands with Israel. We will not ever fail to have their back. The UK completely condemns these terrorist acts against Israel, and we support Israel's right to self-defense.
This is an abhorrent.
I'm still crying for mercy to God
Je vois les pleurs
because
de la
I'm seeing a
miséricorde.
war.
With hundreds killed, the attack is the largest and deadliest in years and prompted an Israeli declaration of war.
Parce que
That
je
is
vois le
coming.
monde qui vient.
A war that is coming. Many would die.
Beaucoup vont
Overwhelming Israeli forces, setting fire to tanks, pulling out the troops inside and riding off with them towards Gaza, prisoners of a new war.
mourir
Because of something that they will drop somewhere.
à cause de quelque chose qu'on va jeter quelque part.
That it would take long time
Que ça va prendre beaucoup de
for
temps
something to happen. Let us
pour que
pray.
quelque chose arrive.
Is inside.
Allahu Akbar.
The Hamas attack had started at dawn, with rockets soaring into the skies over Israel. Israel says 2,500 were launched. Hamas claims it was double that.
Prions.
Satan is at work.
Satan est au travail.
When you are in your quiet time, pray for the world.
Quand tu es dans ton lieu
That
secret,
let
prie
God
pour le
intervene.
monde.
We need God intervention.
Que Dieu intervienne. Nous avons besoin de l'intervention de Dieu.
Au nom puissant de Jésus. On a
Amen.
besoin de l'intervention
L'intervention de
de
Dieu.
Dieu dans
Amen.
le monde,
Dans le monde,
dans ce pays.
dans ce pays.